Hi there. So, this is not going to be one of my typical videos where I'm running around doing an amazing adventure, meeting amazing people, and filling it full of music and edits. This is essentially just going to be me talking, and I hope you're cool with that. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I made a pretty big decision in my life last year that was really hard, but also it has produced amazing results. And I haven't been super public about it. All my friends and family know, but I haven't really ever announced it. And not that I needed to then or even need to now, but I just want to talk about it. So last August, 2015, I decided to stop drinking alcohol. And the reason why I did this was because it just wasn't serving me. Alcohol was not doing me any good. And you know, of course, I was a fun guy to party with when I was drunk, and all my friends loved it. And I would get wound up and sing songs and go crazy, and it was a good time. But there were so many mornings where I would wake up super hungover, having blacked out, not knowing what I had done the night before. Sometimes I had to make phone calls and apologize to people. And it got to the point where I could see it becoming a problem. And I was a social drinker. I didn't drink alone. I would just party with people. I was really good at partying. I'm a damn good partier. And I always had a good time. But sometimes I took it too much, and it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. This is not good for me. And there were a lot of different factors that played in the role of me deciding to cut it out. And a major one was, it's in my family, it's in my blood. My dad is an alcoholic, my uncle, my grandpa, it's all in my family. And I knew that all along when I was drinking, but I would just play it off like, oh, you just had one rowdy night, Ryan, no big deal. You know, you're fine, you're healthy, you have a great job, a great life, tons of friends. And I would always just kind of play it off. But it got to the point where I just said, no, man, no more. I woke up last year in August after a night of raging. Great night, a lot of fireworks involved, literally explosions, shooting them off my back deck. And I was like, this isn't good for me anymore. And I was really scared to make that decision because I didn't know how my friends would relate to me. 95% of my social interactions revolve around alcohol. And I just didn't know how I would function in society. It's like, hey, Ryan, let's go out. So-and-so is in town. It's a birthday. It's a going away party. It's a rap party. It's everything. There's always an excuse to party in this damn town of Boulder, Colorado. And I liked it a lot. And I was scared about giving that up because I have a lot of very good friends. But I finally decided no more. And the biggest support I've gotten through this whole year has been from my very close friends who used to always just rage with me. And I just told them why, and they all understood and supported me. And nobody's pressured me. Nobody has gotten on my case. They're like, okay, Ryan's not drinking anymore. That's cool. So I really have to thank a lot of my friends for being there for me. I don't know why I'm getting choked up. I am a softie. I remember hanging out with my good friend Ari days after I decided to do this. And he was like, oh man, what are we going to do now? This is what we do. We party. But our relationship has gotten even better and even stronger after quitting alcohol. And somebody that really helped me make this decision was my dad. And I didn't have a super strong relationship with my dad. He hasn't been a really big part of my life since I was a kid. And I reached out to my dad last August, and I went to see him in Tennessee and sat down with him. And I asked him all these questions about alcohol and how it affected his life and how he went sober, because he's been sober for 10 years. And I wanted to know, man, how did you do this? And it was great. We had a wonderful connection, a wonderful talk, and I really owe a lot to him for helping me. And it's only brought good things. People have been asking me recently, how has your life changed since not drinking anymore? And all I can say is it's been better in every way. I'm not waking up with hangovers. My bank account is a lot happier. I don't have headaches. I don't have these blackouts. I don't wonder what the hell I did. And the biggest thing is that I'm just like so much more full of love. And I'm so present in every situation and present in every decision that I make with people. Like, I am right there. I can't blame it on alcohol anymore. Be like, oh, why did I do this? I was so drunk. No more of that nonsense. I am right there. I am in your face and I am listening and I know what's going on. And for example, I met a girl last year and we courted each other the old school way, like high school, no alcohol involved. And I had my first sober first kiss probably since I was in high school. Every single first kiss I've had with any girl since about college on has been influenced by alcohol. It's been made easier by alcohol or whatever, you know? And it was really good to like look into this woman's eyes and kiss her with all of my heart and mean it. And it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. So it's been a year and life is so good and I'm physically stronger and I've been running a lot more and I'm spending all that time that I used to spend partying on good things in my life, and I've been creating way more content and telling more stories and just better all around. I love it. I love waking up and not being hungover. I can't tell you how amazing it is. For those of you who don't drink, you know what I'm talking about. It's great. And I don't feel left out. My friends have really embraced me. I still can go out with them. I still can go to the bars and I just drink water now, and that's cool and it's fine and I have just as much fun. That's the biggest thing. I still have just as much fun as I did before. And I just wish I had started this earlier. And now people are asking, wow, it's been a year, Ryan. Are you going to start drinking again? And at the time when I stopped, I didn't give myself a timeline. I didn't say, well, I'll do it for 6 months and we'll see what happens. I just kind of stopped. And I wanted to discover a new side of me. And now that I've gotten this far, I don't really see a reason to go back. I love life right now. Life is awesome. And it's amazing. My relationships are better, and I think I really am more full of love than ever. My mind is not all tweaked out by alcohol. And I'm not saying alcohol is horrible. This isn't supposed to be a preachy video for all of you to stop drinking. It's just it's worked for me, and it's great. And I think drinking is fun. I had a great damn time drinking. But I'm really glad I made this decision. And so I guess this is kind of a thank you to everybody, all my close friends who have supported me over this past year and my family. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be to kick this, you know? And I don't think I was a full-blown alcoholic. I wasn't like addicted to it. I didn't wake up and start sucking on bottles of Jack Daniels. I just partied, and when I partied way too much. I went way too far. And now in life, I go way too far with everything else, all the good stuff. And it's great. It really is. So, I know this is kind of random and out of nowhere, but I felt it was important to share this with everybody and everybody who I love and everybody who loves me. And life is good. Life is damn good. So if any of you out there want to go hang out and drink smoothies or Slurpees or any kind of juice or water, I am there with you. And don't be afraid to invite me out to the bars. I still have a good time. And big hugs to all of you. I love you all. Mwah! Seriously, I love you. All right, that's enough of this serious stuff. Let's get back to the regularly scheduled programming of inspiring adventure videos. Please hit this button and subscribe. And thanks for coming along for the ride, baby.